Hey guys, a quick update video on a project I've been working on over this weekend. Keep in mind this is actually not for this tank, this is for my 125 gallon tank, but I did make a light hood and it will be painted black. I figured I'd just video it when it's in its rawest form just to show you kind of all the simple materials it takes and how inexpensive this can be to make, and very rewarding because since I've been using the 6500K light on here, I mean, this plant has been thriving, and I feel like if one is great, why not four? So I went with four on this here light, and yeah, 6500K bright white, and I'm basically going to show you. I'm sorry the video is dark, but I have the lights off in the house except for that fish tank, just to show you how bright this thing lights up. And let me go through the cost first on here. This material I'm using is vinyl gutter. The vinyl gutter, I got 10 feet of it for $5. Okay. Now I actually used 2 pieces of vinyl gutter for this one 5-foot strip. The reason being was the CFL bulbs that I used are a little bit too long for the way it sits now, and I had to raise it up a little bit. So I used a piece of plywood. I'm sorry, not plywood, 2x4. To make little leg stands. Now that's not these long pieces of wood hanging out the bottom, that's just to keep it on the tank because it's a little bit longer than 4 feet, it is 5 feet, and I had to do that to stabilize it, and it is blocking some of the light. So when this lights up and you see how bright this is, just imagine those pieces of wood not blocking some of that light coming down. It'll be much brighter as well. Now the ends I left open, which I'm going to probably get end caps for it. However, I may leave them open, it depends, because it's good for the ventilation going through, keeping the lights cool. It does not throw off a lot of heat, but oh yeah, as I was getting at the cost, so the vinyl here, the vinyl gutter was $5, okay? Now I have 4 sockets. Now each one of these sockets came in a little switch on here, so I can control each one of my lights individually. So if I want to turn one of them off or a couple of them off, I can do that as well. These sockets were $3 a piece. I got 4 obviously. We're at $12 for sockets and $5 for gutter. The wire here, which is a really ugly wire, but this is the only one that I was able to buy there. It's just a standard wire with a plug on here that plugs into any outlet, and that wire was, let's see, 15 feet of wire and $5, and that comes with the plug as well. That was enough wiring and the right kind of wire to make a series of lights on this particular strip here. Also, I bought a power switch so I can turn it on and off all at the same time as well. So there's a little on-off switch right there. That was $3. And I'm going to be painting this with Krylon Fusion paint. Okay, that's because this bonds the plastic really well, and once it's painted it's going to look more finished, so it'll look a lot nicer. And basically between all of those things, we're looking at a total cost of $30 before tax. So I mean, you're going to get a really big bang for your buck here. Let me show you by flipping my switch. Here we go. Just flip my switch, and as you can tell, even with a lot of light being blocked from that wood that's holding this this light fixture on my tank, there's a lot of light being blocked, and I'm still getting full coverage of light in here. And this is bright, and I'm not even kidding with you when I say this, but this is the T5 high output light that I have on this tank now, and this is actually way brighter than that is. And I mean, yeah, I got a little bit of a dark spot back there, but that's because of this wood blocking that bulb. It's the only way I can keep this on the tank. I'm sorry about that, but I couldn't show you on the 125 because the 125 is not finished. There's nothing in that tank, and it would be kind of pointless to light up an empty tank. I might as well show you a tank that actually had some live rock and some fish in here. But I mean, as you can see, the fish all have really nice colors from it. Live rock, starfish. Got a little bit of a pest right there. Probably going to get rid of that guy soon. This little, I think they call this, I'm not sure if they call it aptasia or what. I'm kind of new to saltwater, but I developed that recently, and I think there's something that you can inject in that kills it, or I might go to my local fish store and see if there's even a fish I can buy that's cool that might eat it. I don't know. But anyway, needless to say, here it is. This was a $30 build, and this is going to be more than enough to light my tank. The 125 is going to be a freshwater tank because I have so many freshwater fish in separate tanks, and they will get along. I'm just going to combine all my freshwater tanks together and have that one big tank. And here, like I said, once again, a very inexpensive way to light up your tank, and as you can see, it's doing a great job. And if you really enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave comments. You know, I welcome all that. And thank you for watching, and you have a good day.